State University, Army ROTC, Panther Battalion.
John Evans, our 6th Brigade Commander, Colonel Amos Bennett, guest speaker, Lieutenant General Retired Charles Hooper, our 6 ROTC participating university presidents, Dr. Mark Becker, Georgia State University, Dr. Mary Smith Campbell, Spelman College, Dr. David Thomas, Morehouse College, Dr. George French, Clark Atlanta University, Dr. Thomas Hines, Clayton State University, and Dr. William Underwood, Mercer University and School of Nursing. Additionally, I'd like to welcome our cadre, our staff, family, friends, and soon-to-be commissioned lieutenants. Welcome to the Georgia State University Panther Battalion virtual commissioning ceremony. Today, we are blessed to be able to celebrate a time-honored tradition. They will ask the more. Cadets, I say to you, as second lieutenants, you have worked extremely hard and have no doubt proven yourself ready to lead tomorrow's Army. But I promise, a seasoned and accomplished leader in the United States Army. Over the course of his career, Lieutenant General Retired Hooper has held senior-level military political positions around the world. Prior to his role as a DSCA Lieutenant General, Hooper served in Cairo. He has also served as the Director of Strategy, Plans, and Programs at U.S. AFRICOM and Deputy Director for Strategic Planning and Policy at U.S. INDOPACOM. He most recently served as the Director of Defense Security Cooperation Agency, again, DSCA or DISCA. In this role, he led the agency responsible for the sale of all U.S. weapons, military equipment, support services, and training packages for foreign governments, which included oversight of 20,000 people globally and over $50 billion in annual sales. But I'll let him inspire the cadets with his words of wisdom. Due to COVID-19 restrictions, he cannot physically attend today's ceremony. But please join me in virtually welcoming today's guest speaker.
Well, good morning, everyone. Lieutenant Colonel Harris, distinguished guest, family members, ladies and gentlemen, members of the mighty Panther Battalion, and new lieutenants, good morning. Thank you for the opportunity to join you here today, and I wish I could be there with you personally, but in any event, I'm honored to share this special moment in your lives with you and to celebrate this momentous achievement. I hope in the days ahead you'll take the opportunity to reflect on this important accomplishment who helped you along the way, parents, teachers, scoutmasters, and all of the staff there at Georgia State University. Your commission is not just a certificate to hang on your wall, and your rank is not just a gold bauble to decorate your uniform. The representatives of the American people have given you the authority, not the power, the authority to carry out your responsibilities, your friends, your family, and your nation. Each of you will take an oath of office today. Please note that you are solemnly swearing to support and defend the Constitution of the United States, the law, and not necessarily the orders of any man or woman, and certainly not any political party. There will likely be a time in your career, and it may come sooner than you think, when you will have to choose between obeying a questionable order or obeying the law or your conscience. And my mother said, no matter what people say, son, everything is not relative. There is right and wrong in this world, and you have a duty and an obligation to do what is right. If you remember the oath you took today, you will know the right thing to do and the decision will come easily. Now let's talk about leadership for a second. The brilliant Harvard professor John Kenneth Galbraith proposed that basically there are only 3 ways to exercise authority: by fear of punishment, and in the Army we have the Uniform Code of Military Justice to govern our behaviors. by financial incentive, and that's why we pay you by persuasion. Authority derived from intimidation or compensation is both visible and objective, but it does not make the person wielding it a leader. As you take on increasing positions of responsibility throughout your career, remember that authority and leadership are not synonymous. The mere exercise of authority does not constitute leadership. Leadership is a testament to and defined by your character and integrity. Every day you go to work, but watching carefully what you do and how you carry yourself. Strive to be leaders who persuade rather than order, inspire rather than coerce, and unite rather than divide. Aspire to be the type of leader who treats everyone with respect, who puts others first, and the type of leader who listens first before they talk. Remember, soldiers eat first, leaders eat last. Now, I'm often asked what advice I could give you on how to be a successful officer. And the truth is, people ask me all the time, sir, how can I be a general? Okay? But I'm going to teach you and give you a little advice on how you can be a successful Army leader. Number one, do your homework. Have confidence in your abilities and confidence in your soldiers and your NCOs. At the same time, a little humility goes a very long way. Number two, if you can't trust your NCOs, you need to talk to the first sergeant and the sergeant major. And I would tell you in any event, get to know the first sergeant and the command sergeant major in the units that you'll be going to. Never confuse your rank with their experience or wisdom. If you give them a chance, they will help you become a better leader, and you can learn. My father and all my uncles were sergeants, okay? And I am here today and achieved the rank of Lieutenant General in the United States Army because of the lessons I learned from them about leadership and from all the other NCOs that I've served with over my 41 years in the military. If you want to be a great leader, read about great leaders. If you want to be a warrior, read about great battles. The bottom line here is read. Never stop learning. Never, ever stop learning. Focus on who you want to be, not what you want to be. I have lost track of the number of officers who said, I want to be a general, or I'm going to be a general, became generals. Okay? Zero. Many of the guys like me who instead said every day, man, I'm just trying to be all I can be and keep the battalion commander from screaming at me. Those people became generals. It's okay to have a life plan, and we expect you to think about where you want to go with your life. But don't forget to lead in the moment. Put aside your thoughts about grad school and law school for a few years. Focus on being the best platoon leader, the best company XO, the best MP, the best logistician, the best medical service officer, or the best adjutant general officer you can possibly be. Volunteer for challenging missions and positions. You will be pleasantly surprised at the opportunities and good deals that will come your way. There are no insignificant jobs, only insignificant leaders. If your job is to hand out basketballs at the Post Fitness Center, be the best basketball hander-outer on the entire post. Take pride in everything you do, big and small, and leave every job, every unit, and every workplace you go to better than it was when you arrived. Have a sense of humor. Learn to laugh at yourself and to take what you do seriously, but not take yourself too seriously. Treat people right and treat people with respect. Army and reputations matter. Finally, if you are not enjoying being an Army leader, if you don't enjoy being able to identify your soldiers at night just by their silhouette, If you can't enjoy a warm Coke or a cold MRE after a long day, if you can't watch the sunrise and know that you survived another day and you are one day closer to going home, if you don't get emotional listening to the sound of taps on the post loudspeakers after a long day, if you don't get emotional running into an old friend or a Georgia State classmate in the deep Bagram airfield in Afghanistan, you are either doing this wrong or you need to find another line of work. I spent 41 years, 3 months, and 25 days in the United States Army. That's 2 careers. And it went by in a flash because I was having so much fun. Were there good days and awful days? Absolutely. But I would tell you young people beginning your careers today, I would do it all over in a New York minute. You're commissioned at a crucial time in American history. Work hard to become the type of military leader, but also the type of citizen and national leader who will contribute to the United States of America remains a beacon of freedom, opportunity, and liberty, as it has always been. And it is these qualities that distinguish us from the other great powers of the world. Not missiles and tanks and planes. Values matter. Your country needs you now more than ever, and the Army needs you now more than ever. So go on out there, have a great time, lead your soldiers, care about your country, and do the right thing. Congratulations again, and I wish you the best of luck. People first, winning matters, soldier for life, and we remain Army strong. Thank you.